Welcome to Introspection, the podcast about moving from grief to growth. I'm Amy Lindner Lesser, your host. Introspection started out as a podcast about hospitality, innkeeping, and innkeepers. After about a year, I realized that my life and interests have morphed from hospitality to helping others navigate from grief and loss to growth and living. In this new version of Introspection, I will be talking about my personal experiences with loss, and there are quite a few, what I've learned along the way through my professional training, as well as from my coaching experiences. I'll also be bringing in guests to share interesting ideas. So grab a beverage, find a comfy place, take a deep breath, and listen in. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Amy Lindner Lesser, your host, and I'm really happy to be here today. It's finally looking like spring is gonna come. I'm seeing bright skies and blue skies and sunlight. And considering it's still not spring and it's a tough time for me. This week marks 3 important days in my life. One is the day my husband was born, my late husband. Another is the day my mother passed away. And another is the day a dog, one of my favorite dogs, passed away. So, I've spoken about anniversaries and thinking about them. Today, I'm going to do something different and talk about the power of scent, of smells. So, have you ever caught the whiff of something like freshly baked cookies, a certain cologne, freshly mown grass, or even just the smell of rain on the pavement, and been instantly transported to another time and place? Maybe it was your grandmother's kitchen, or in my case, my late husband's kitchen. He was the chef. A childhood summer, or the warm hug of someone you've lost. That's the magic of olfactory memory, the way scents connect us to our emotions, to people, and moments buried deep in our subconscious. And when you're going through a life quake, one of those massive identity shaking transitions that we all have, scent can be a surprisingly powerful tool for healing, grounding, and moving forward. So, why is smell so emotionally powerful? Unlike our other senses, scent can take a direct route to the brain's limbic system. And that's the system that controls emotions, memory, and even our survival instincts. That's why certain smells can evoke emotions really before we even have a chance to process them logically. I mean, before they even sink in that that's what it is. During times of grief, transition, good or bad, or major upheaval in our lives, our nervous system is often in overdrive. We feel unanchored, disconnected from who we were before. And scent has a way of bringing us home to ourselves, to our memories, and even to a sense of hope for the future. So, how do you harness the power of scent when your life is shifting right from under your feet? Here are some ideas. Create a comfort scent. Just like a favorite sweater or a go-to comfort food, a signature scent can provide a sense of safety and familiarity. Whether it's a candle, an essential oil, a perfume, find a scent that makes you feel held. Then use it intentionally during stressful moments. Spray some on your body, spray some on a piece of fabric or a piece of paper near you. Spray your room with it. Second way, reconnect with your loved ones through scent. If you're grieving someone, incorporating their scent into your daily life can be deeply comforting. Maybe it's their favorite soap, the smell of their old leather jacket, or even the type of flowers they loved. I know some women who spray a pillowcase with their husband's or partner's favorite cologne and keep it in bed next to them. They hold it and smell it through the night and find comfort in that. Others keep a soap near in the shower or the tub or on the sink. Keeping the scent close can serve as a bridge between the past and the present, allowing their presence to linger in a gentle, supportive way. I still think of my grandmother every time I smell Jeanette perfume because that's what she wore all the time. Another thing you can do is to use scent to mark a new beginning. So, just like scents connect us to the past, they can also signal a new chapter. So, if you're stepping into a fresh phase in your life, perhaps after a death or a breakup, a move, a career shift, whatever it is, but you're deciding to move forward with your life, choose a new scent to symbolize the transition. Whether it's a different perfume, a different smelling home spray or candle, um, even switching up your laundry detergent can help reinforce a psychological or mental reset. It will help you move into the future. And then lean into nature's aromatherapy. Spending time in nature is one of my favorite things, and it's a very natural way to activate an olfactory memory. We talk about grounding, having our feet, bare feet, in the ground and feeling the earth under us. The scent of the pine needles, perhaps a salty ocean if you're at the sea, fresh earth after the rain. These can all help regulate our emotions. They can help ease our anxiety and offer a moment of a deep breath and deep presence. There's also something called scent journaling. I know that sounds strange because you can't write or type with smell, but it is a real thing. What it is the next time a smell sparks a memory or an emotion, write about it. What was the scent and what does it remind you of? How does it make you feel? What does it teach you about where you've been and perhaps where you're going? What does it make you want to do? Smelling something that my grandmother used to cook makes me want to eat it. So I look at where can I go and find that so that I can bring her back into my world. Let smells and scents guide you back to your home, back to your base. When life feels like it's shifting under your feet, scent has a way of bringing you back to yourself, whether it's through memories, comfort, just like a big hug, or intention. Harnessing the power of olfactory memory can be a subtle yet profound tool in your healing journey. And for me, whether you agree with me or not, I also believe that certain scents are signs from the other side, from our angels and our loved ones, letting us know that they're thinking about us and saying it's okay to think about us too. So I'm leaving you today with this question for reflection. What is a scent or smell that instantly transports you to another place and another time? Are they good memories that they're evoking? I really would love to hear. How can you make these scents live on with you? Take a few seconds, drop it in the comments below. It's important to me, and I think important to you. So think about bringing familiar scents into your life today, tomorrow, and another day in the future. Thanks. I'll see you again soon.
Life quakes or life transitions and the aftershocks that follow are something we all experience. A life quake can stem from the heartbreaking grief that arises from the loss of a loved one or the disorientation felt when life suddenly shifts due to the loss of a job, relationship, identity, or health challenge. Learning to navigate these transitions with mindfulness, grace, and self-compassion is the key to finding your way back to joy, happiness, and inner peace. Advanced Grief Recovery Method Specialist and Certified Life Transition Coach, Amy Lindner Lesser, MSW, expertly supports clients to navigate their life quakes and transitions with warmth, kindness, and grace. Learning to accept support as you navigate your way through the aftershocks is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself. Learn more at introspection.com. That's introspection.com.
If you liked what you heard on this podcast and want to hear more, please follow us and tell your friends. You can also find me on Facebook at Amy Lindner Lesser, Grief to Growth Life Coaching, and on LinkedIn at Amy Lindner Lesser. Thanks again.